Okay, if you found this YouTube, you're trying to figure out how much water your Pilea Peperomioide needs. So I'm going to make a quick video to show you. If you have any questions about the best soil for it or the best pot, check out the Pilea Peperomioide playlist on my channel, and it'll show you the best soil. So what I'm doing now with the watering, it's based on the soil mix that I like to use. It's a little bit quicker draining. So what I do is, the first thing is I only water these once a week. They like to be wet, but they don't like to, or they like to be moist, but they don't like to be wet, which is kind of typical for a lot of indoor plants. So I found watering them once a week works perfect for this plant with my soil mix. So this is a half-gallon watering can, but I only fill it up to about a quarter. So I'm only going to water the Pilea about a quarter. Or if it really starts running out the bottom before I've used a quarter can of water, then I'll stop. But what I do is, just make sure you soak it with about a quarter or a little bit less. So okay, so my soil is a little bit still wet from the last time, so I'm actually only using, I haven't used the whole thing. I've used a little bit less than a quarter of this half gallon, and I think this should be fine. As long as the soil's wet, if you see the water coming out of the bottom, that'll be perfect. And the soil mix that I like to use keeps it's fast draining, so this should be fine. So get yourself a half-gallon watering can. Only use a quarter or even less to water your Pilea. If you notice that it starts coming out the bottom, go ahead and stop. Otherwise, just water it once a week, and remember that this is for the soil from my playlist, where it's a little bit quick draining, so it keeps it from staying too wet.